this Christmas Sunday.
Once again, thank you for attending tonight, and this is an exciting concert for their first time to be up on stage. Parents, as you know, if the students brought home the reminder, that they were supposed to be here at 6:15 tonight. At 6:15 was the first time that they have performed with other instruments. In their class lessons, they have just been with like instruments, all the flutes together, all the trumpets together having a lesson. This was the first time they got to hear all the other sounds that are in the band. So the first two lines that we're going to do for you in their music is actually warm-ups. So it's kind of a show and tell evening. The first line you will hear, it's all the same note. For the wind players, meaning all the ones who have mouthpieces and use their own wind to produce the sound, it helps them work on their long tones to be able to sustain a pitch for a significant amount of time. And then you'll see our percussionists in the back. They're going to be using their bells to stay in tempo with us. So here's the first couple warm-up tunes in their band sheet. The next two songs are on the second page, which is the harder page, and it focuses on using their tongue, their embouchure muscles, to start each pitch. And so the first one, you'll hear that there's no rests in between, so they don't get a break between changing pitches. The second one they're going to play, they have a tougher rhythm, and it uses all those muscles, like I said again, to start each pitch. So here's the last two warm-up lines. To our first selection that parents, hopefully you have heard like 14,000 times at home because they've practiced so much. Our first piece is number 16 out of your book on page 8, Hot Cross Buns. next one, which band member is number 17, a Claire de la Lune. We are going to feature each instrument. So parents, if you have your cameras ready, we're going to start with the flutes, then clarinets, then trumpets, then trombones, and then the percussion. They're all going to be performing the same song. After each section plays, I'm going to have them stand. You can get a snapshot if you need to. Okay? So flutes, you will be first. The next song should be also hopefully very familiar to your household. It's Merrily We Roll Along. And we're going to be, the students are going to be working or have been working with our student teacher all semester. She's actually been working with our marching band for 3 years. She's been one of our coaches up at the high school, attending band camp with us, coming to some of our events. This year, she's close to graduation as of Friday and will be searching for her own music education job. But we are proud to have her and get her a chance to work with these younger students as well. So this is Miss Andrea Souza and Merrily We Roll Along.
At this time, I invite Mr. Bert Bellinson to the stage to speak to you for a few minutes. Bert is the president of our Kent Instrumental Music Booster Association. Here's Bert.
Good evening. Well, this brings back some memories. And what's really kind of neat is, in all the years, my son's a junior this year, but when he was in 5th grade, it sounded just like this. And it's amazing. If you want to hear what it's going to sound like as they get older, Thursday night is a concert where you can hear the high school band and symphony. If you want to hear what it's going to sound like,